Series 2 Episode 9 was the first ever champion special of Total Wipeout, where 3 finalists from the first 8 episodes of the series came back for a finale. The competition was stronger than it ever was. However, 2 competitors dominated this enforced field, Knockout Chris and Drill Sergeant James. In the end, James beat Chris by 1 second in the weapon zone, leaving James with 2 wins on the show and Chris with 0. This makes it seem like James was the better competitor, but I think there's more to it. In this video, I'll compare these competitors' performances using 3 categories: speed, skill, and rounds. Each competitor will get a score out of 100 in each category, and the average of these numbers will be their final round. The first category, speed, is how fast they went in the qualifier and the wipe zone. Specifically, I'm talking about how fast they recovered and their pace through the course, not just their times. Chris first competed in Series 2 Episode 7, where he gave an impressive first impression. He got a time of 1 minute 24 seconds, which was first place by over 15 seconds. He finished his run by clearing the wall swing. He failed the other 3 obstacles, but his attempts were good, and when he fell, he recovered very quickly. I'll give this run an 88 out of 100. James competed in the 8th episode of Series 2, and he also got first place in his qualifier episode. He cleared the top of towers, then failing the last 3 obstacles. However, he used his military experience to recover from these fails with extreme speed, wasting almost no time in the water or mud. He finished with a time of 1 minute 22 seconds. I'm going to give this run a 100 out of 100 in the speed category. Knockout Chris got a time of 2 minutes 2 seconds in the wipe zone, getting second place. However, he failed the brusher and the launch pads, and was able to get this good time as a result of fast recoveries. However, he did waste time in the barrel run, so I'll give this run a 60 out of 100. James got a speed record of 1 minute 10 seconds on the wipe zone, beating the previous record of 1 minute 16 seconds set by James the Undertaker. This is more impressive than it seems, though. The previous record holder got a perfect run, clearing every obstacle. Drill Sergeant James, on the other hand, failed the brusher, meaning he had to swim and climb up the ladder, and still got the record. This was an incredible feat that deserves a score of 100 out of 100. In the champion special, Knockout Chris cleared the sucker punch and iconically ran across the breaker balls, getting an amazing time of 1 minute 21 seconds, the fastest of the day again. I'm going to give this run a score of 95 out of 100. Drill Sergeant James didn't get as fast a time of Chris, with 1 minute 33 seconds. However, James failed every single obstacle, while Chris cleared 2 of them and still only went 12 seconds faster. I'm going to give this run a 96 out of 100. Chris was incredibly determined to win, and he finished the course with a time of 1 minute 11 seconds, somehow getting within a second of James's unhuman record. Like James, he failed the brusher, meaning he got this time even with his swim and ladder climb. I'm going to give this run a score of 99 out of 100, only because it wasn't quite as fast as James's run. James had a huge task to overcome, matching or beating his time of 1 minute 10 seconds to win the series. Being the incredible competitor he is, James was able to compete his last run's time of 1 minute 10 seconds and win the series. Like last time, I'll give this one a 100 out of 100. Chris's scores of 88, 60, 95, and 99 averaged to be 85.5, which are rounded up to 86. James's scores of 100, 100, 96, and 100 averaged to be 99 points. This means that James wins this category by 13 points, so Chris has a lot of ground to make up if he is to win this comparison. The second category, skill, will focus on the obstacles that the competitors crossed in the qualifier and the weapon zone. In both of Chris's episodes, the list of obstacles he cleared is as followed: the wall swing, the barrel run, the monkey bars, the spinner, the sucker punch, the bigger balls, the barrel run again, the monkey bars again, the spinner again, and the launch pads. Obstacles he failed were dodgeball, the sucker punch, the bigger balls, the brusher, the launch pads, the tightrope of terror, the lunar landing, and the brusher again. Chris cleared 10 out of 18 obstacles that he faced, which is very impressive, and I'll give him a score of 80 out of 100. James has cleared the topple towers, the barrel run, the monkey bars, the spinner, the launch pads, the barrel run again, the monkey bars again, the spinner again, and the launch pads again. The obstacles he failed are the sucker punch, the bigger balls, the bubble bath, the brusher, the tightrope of terror, the sucker punch again, the bigger balls again, the lunar landing, and the brusher again. James cleared 9 out of 18 obstacles he faced, 1 less than Chris did. Although his strategy wasn't to clear obstacles, but just not to hesitate and recover quickly, the obstacles he faced in his qualifier were a little easier than Chris's, so we'll get a score of 75 out of 100 in this category. Chris's scores of 80 and James's score of 75 are 5 points apart. Let's now move on to the last category. The rounds category focuses on rounds 2 and 3, going by the competitors' placements in these rounds. Chris was very good at the multiplayer rounds. He got first place in the Crusher in his first episode, then getting second and first in the 2 rounds of Dizzy Dummies. In the Champion Special, he got second in all 3 rounds, the Crusher, and the 2 rounds of Dizzy Dummies. I'll give him a score of 99 out of 100, since he always got a top 2 placement no matter how tough the competition was. James also did good in the multiplayer rounds. He got 5th on the sweeper, but this only happened because he was knocked off by another competitor, on and on Donovan. He then easily beat Human, Pole Vault, Briny, and the Dreadmill. In the Crusher and the Champion Special, he got 4th place, but did even better in Dizzy Dummies by getting 1st in both rounds, even with the stiff competition. I'll give James a 95 out of 100 in force placements. Chris got a score of 99, while James got a score of 95. Now let's see the final results. Chris's scores of 86, 80, and 99 averaged to be a final score of 88.33 out of 100. James' scores of 99, 75, and 95 make an average of 89.67 out of 100. So, James wins by 1.33 points, meaning that I think he's a stronger competitor than Chris was. In my 2 competitor rankings, I put Chris higher, but now I've changed my mind. Comment below who you think is the stronger competitor and other comparisons I should do.